What the sibling you envied for being mommy's favorite was actually the one she feared most. When a mother's will is read, the family learns her devotion to the eldest son wasn't love, it was terror. And the truth about what he is, and what he's done, will tear them apart. For as long as he could remember, Danny had been the black sheep of the Miller family. He was the middle child, the troublemaker, the one who never quite fit in. His older brother, Adam, was the golden boy, star athlete, straight-A student, the one their mother, Evelyn, always seemed to dote on. Their younger sister, Lily, was the baby, sweet and sheltered. But it was Adam who got the biggest slice of cake, the best seat at the table, the warmest smile from their mother. Danny's resentment simmered for years, growing with every family gathering, every holiday, every whispered conversation he wasn't part of. When Evelyn died after a long illness, the family gathered at the old house for the funeral. The air was thick with grief and old grudges. Danny watched as Adam took charge, comforting Lily, organizing the service, accepting condolences with practiced grace. Danny felt invisible, his anger and sadness tangled together. He'd always told anyone who would listen that their mother loved Adam more. No one ever disagreed. After the funeral, the siblings met with the family lawyer to hear the reading of the will. Danny expected the usual, Adam getting the house, the money, the family heirlooms. But as the lawyer began to read, Danny noticed something strange in Adam's expression. For the first time, his brother looked nervous. The will was longer than expected, filled with legal jargon and sentimental messages. Evelyn left Lily a trust fund for college, and Danny a box of old letters and photographs. But when it came to Adam, the tone shifted. The lawyer's voice trembled as he read Evelyn's words, "To my eldest son, Adam, I leave the house and its contents, with the hope that you will finally find peace. But I must also leave a warning to those who remain. Adam is not what he seems. I have lived in fear, not love, for many years. If anything happens to me, look in the locked drawer of my desk." The room fell silent. Adam's face went pale, his hands clenched in his lap. Danny stared at his brother, a chill running down his spine. Lily began to cry, confused and frightened. The lawyer handed Danny a small key. "Your mother wanted you to have this," he said quietly. Danny took the key, his mind racing. For years, he'd believed his mother favored Adam out of love. But now, it seemed, her devotion had been something darker, fear. And whatever she'd hidden in that drawer was the reason why. That night, after everyone had gone to bed, Danny crept into his mother's study. The room was filled with memories, family photos, childhood drawings, the scent of lavender and old paper. He found the desk, its top drawer locked tight. With trembling hands, he inserted the key and turned it. Inside, he found a thick folder labeled Adam. The contents were chilling: newspaper clippings about unsolved crimes, police reports, and Evelyn's handwritten notes. She described Adam's childhood, his cruelty to animals, his violent outbursts, the way he manipulated everyone around him. There were references to missing pets, neighborhood fires, and a string of accidents that always seemed to happen when Adam was nearby. At the bottom of the folder was a letter addressed to Danny and Lily. "If you're reading this, I'm gone. I tried to protect you, but I was afraid. Adam is dangerous. I covered for him, lied for him, because I thought I could keep you safe. But I was wrong. Please, be careful." Danny's hands shook as he read the letter. He remembered the strange things that happened when they were kids, the neighbor's dog that disappeared, the fire in the garage, the way Adam always seemed to know how to get what he wanted. Danny realized, with a sickening certainty, that their mother's fear had been justified. The next morning, Danny confronted Adam in the kitchen. "I know what you did," he said, holding up the folder. Adam's eyes narrowed, his charming smile slipping. "You don't know anything," he replied, his voice cold. Lily entered the room, her face pale. "What's going on?" Danny handed her the letter. She read it, her hands trembling. "Is it true?" she whispered. Adam shrugged. "Mom was always dramatic. She never understood me. Danny pressed him. What about the dog? The fire? The accidents? Adam's expression hardened. You think you're so much better than me? You were always jealous. Always the victim. He turned to Lily. Don't listen to him. He's trying to turn you against me. But Lily stepped back, fear in her eyes. I remember things, too, she said softly. Things I tried to forget. Adam's mask slipped further, his anger simmering just beneath the surface. Danny realized that the brother he'd envied all his life was a stranger, a dangerous one. Determined to uncover the truth, Danny and Lily began to investigate Adam's past. They spoke to old neighbors, teachers, and friends. The stories were always the same. Adam was charming, but there was something off about him. People remembered his temper, his manipulations, the way bad things seemed to happen around him. They found a retired police officer who remembered the Miller family. We always suspected Adam, he said, but your mother protected him. She was terrified of what he might do if we pushed too hard. The officer showed them old case files, missing pets, vandalism, even a suspected arson. Adam's name was never mentioned, but the pattern was clear. Danny and Lily realized their mother had spent her life covering for Adam, trying to keep the family together while living in fear. The favoritism Danny had resented was really a desperate attempt to control a son she couldn't understand. Armed with the truth, Danny and Lily confronted Adam one last time. They found him in the backyard, staring at the old swing set. Why did you do it? Danny demanded. Why hurt so many people? Adam laughed, a cold, hollow sound. Because I could. Because no one ever stopped me. Not Mom, not you, not anyone. He turned to Lily, his eyes cold. You think you're safe now? You're not. You never were. Danny stepped between Adam and Lily, his fear replaced by determination. It's over, Adam. We're not afraid of you anymore. Adam sneered, but for the first time, Danny saw uncertainty in his brother's eyes. Lily called the police, handing over the folder and the letter. Adam was arrested, his crimes finally coming to light. The golden boy's mask was shattered, revealing the darkness beneath. The news of Adam's arrest rocked the community. Neighbors were shocked, unable to reconcile the charming young man they remembered with the monster revealed in the headlines. Danny and Lily faced questions from reporters, friends, and family. Some refused to believe the truth, clinging to the image of Adam as the perfect son. Danny struggled with guilt and anger. He mourned the brother he thought he had, the family he lost. Lily withdrew, haunted by memories she'd tried to suppress. But together, they began to heal. They sold the family home, using the money to start fresh in a new town. Evelyn's legacy was complicated, a mother who loved fiercely, but lived in fear. Danny and Lily vowed to break the cycle, to build a life free from secrets and lies. In their new town, Danny and Lily found support in each other. They attended therapy, working through the trauma of their childhood. Danny found work as a mechanic, Lily enrolled in college. They made new friends, built new routines, and slowly learned to trust again. They kept their mother's letter, a reminder of the strength it took to face the truth. Danny forgave himself for the years of resentment, understanding now that his mother's choices were made out of fear, not favoritism. Lily found peace in helping others, volunteering at a local animal shelter. The siblings stayed close, their bond stronger for having survived the darkness together. They promised to always be honest with each other, to never let fear rule their lives again. Years passed, and the pain of the past faded. Adam was convicted of multiple crimes, his name forever linked to the tragedies he caused. Danny and Lily visited their mother's grave, leaving flowers and a note, "We forgive you. We're free." They shared their story with others, hoping to help families facing similar struggles. Danny spoke at support groups, encouraging people to trust their instincts and seek help. Lily became a counselor, dedicated to breaking the cycle of fear and silence. The Miller family's story became a cautionary tale, a reminder that sometimes, the ones we fear most are the ones closest to us. But it was also a story of hope, of healing, and of the power of truth. Danny and Lily built a new life, surrounded by friends who became family. They celebrated birthdays, holidays, and milestones, grateful for the second chance they'd been given. The scars of the past remained, but they no longer defined them. They honored their mother's memory, not with fear, but with love. They forgave Adam, not for his sake, but for their own. The cycle was broken, the darkness dispelled. As they sat together on a sunny afternoon, Danny smiled at Lily. "We made it," he said. Lily nodded, her eyes bright with hope. "We're free." If you believe in the power of truth and healing, share this story with someone who needs hope. What would you do if you discovered your family's darkest secret? Let us know in the comments below.